Today we have an incredible story for you. It's about twin brothers who couldn't have been more different, Jacob and Esau. The story is packed with family drama, faith lessons, and a reminder that God works even through the messiest of situations. Let's dive in. So here's how it starts. Isaac and Rebekah, the parents, were actually praying for kids. God answered their prayers, not with just one baby, but with twins. Even before they were born, Rebekah could feel the babies wrestling inside her womb. God actually told Rebekah, there's two nations inside your womb, and the older brother will actually serve the younger brother. That's pretty crazy, right? When the twins were born, Esau came out first. Jacob came right after, and he was holding on to Esau's heel. He was literally just grabbing it.
I tried to run from it, but it picked me up with its mind powers and shook me like a doll. It's true! I saw the whole thing!
That's how he got his name Jacob, which means heel grabber or deceiver. Names in the Bible have a lot of meaning. So whenever you see a name in the Bible, pay attention because it always foreshadows what's going to happen. Fast forward a couple years, and these two brothers could not be more different. Esau was the rugged, outdoorsy type. He loved hunting and was his dad's favorite because of the wild game that he brought. Jacob, on the other hand, he was kind of quiet, liked to stay home. He was a mama's boy.
City boy! City boy!
Now, back then, being firstborn came with a lot of perks. Esau had the birthright, which meant he would inherit a double portion of his father's wealth.
Double portion activated!
And become the leader of the family. Esau didn't really seem to value that birthright. One day, Esau came back from hunting and he was starving. Jacob, well, he was inside, he was cooking some stew, and Esau was like,
I am starving, brother.
I'm about to die! Jacob, whose name means deceiver, saw his chance. He said, okay, but sell me your birthright. Esau was so focused on his hunger, he said to Jacob, what good is my birthright if I'm starving?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So he agreed. Jacob gave him the stew, and just like that, the birthright was his.
Does anyone else hear that? Yeah, and it's getting closer.
Talk about a bad deal. Esau gave up his birthright, something that is priceless, all for a bowl of soup. But Jacob was not done. When Isaac was old and pretty much blind.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, no, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
And it was his time to give his blessing to his oldest son. And remember, this blessing isn't just nice words. It was a spiritual and prophetical declaration of God's favor, leadership, and prosperity. Esau was Isaac's favorite, so the blessing was meant for him. But Rebekah overheard Isaac and came up with a plan. She told Jacob, go get 2 goats, and I'll cook you a meal that your father likes. Then you'll take it to him and pretend to be Esau and get the blessing. I know, this is crazy, right?
Does that make me crazy?
Jacob was actually nervous. He said, but Esau's hairy and I'm not. I'm smooth. What if dad actually reaches out and touches me and he knows who I am? Rebekah said, don't worry, I've got this. Instead of allowing God to be in control, she actually put goat skin on Jacob so that way his skin felt like Esau. Imagine how hairy Esau actually was then.
Hairy baby. Hairy baby.
She put the fur on Jacob's hands and arms and neck and then dressed him up as Esau. Jacob, in full getup, takes his food to Isaac, but Isaac is a little suspicious at first. He said, you sound like Jacob, but you feel like Esau. Even though he had these doubts, he still blessed Jacob instead of Esau. And he said, may nations serve you. May those who curse you be cursed, and those who bless you be blessed. Just as Jacob was leaving, Esau came in, and he came in with his meal, knowing that he was supposed to be blessed. When Isaac realized what happened, he trembled and said, your brother came in deceitfully and took your blessing. Esau was heartbroken, and he begged his father for another blessing. But Isaac said, already made him lord over you. Esau was furious. He vowed to actually kill Jacob. Rebekah heard about this and told Jacob, go to my brother's house, or Jacob's uncle, Laban, in Haran, and stay there till Esau cools down. On the way to Haran, Jacob stopped to take a rest for the night. He used a rock for a pillow. Pretty rough, right? But not as rough as his relationship with his brother.
Burn! 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 Burn!
That's when he had an amazing dream. He saw a ladder going all the way up to heaven with angels going up and down it. And at the very top was God. God said to him in his dream, I am the Lord, the God of your father Abraham and Isaac, and I am with you. I will bring you back to this land. Jacob woke up and he said, God is in this place. He named that spot Bethel, which means the house of God. And then he promised to follow God faithfully. Years later, after working for Laban, marrying Rachel, and becoming super wealthy, God told Jacob to return home. But Jacob was scared. Esau was still there, and the last time they saw each other, Esau wanted to kill him. Jacob faithfully, though, still went back, but while he was heading back, he thought, maybe I can help my brother not be so angry at me if I send him gifts. So he sent gifts ahead of him in hopes to make peace with his brother. And another crazy thing that happened, the night before he was to meet Esau, Jacob actually got into a wrestling match with some man. And this man turned out to be God. God and Jacob wrestled all night, and Jacob refused to let go of God until he was blessed. God, seeing his perseverance, granted him that blessing and gave him a new name, Israel, which means one who struggles with God. How crazy is that?
Crazy, crazy, crazy!
The next day, Jacob finally meets with Esau. But instead of fighting and wanting to kill his brother, Esau actually runs to him and hugs him and forgave Jacob of the mistreatment that he did to him. It was a beautiful moment of reconciliation, showing how God can heal even the most broken relationship. Jacob and Esau's story is a reminder of God's faithfulness to us. Even when Jacob messed up, God was with him, and he never gave up on it, guided him, protected him, and transformed him into the father of the Israel nation. And that same God is with us, no matter what we're facing. Hey, Kingdom Questers, if you love diving into the story of Jacob and Esau with me, make sure you hit the like button, smash the subscribe to the channel for more faith-filled adventures. Make sure to share this video with someone who might need a reminder God's plans are bigger than our mistakes. And tell me in the comments, what's one way you've seen God's faithfulness in your life? Let's keep the conversation going, and we'll see you next time.